So, let's try and get some wins after that last episode. Didn't go so well. But this team isn't the most solid, so it's just some ideas that I like kind of thrown in together. I like the core of Rayquaza, Kyogre, Scizor. That's really nice. We're against 4 Pokemon. This guy is so confident. He doesn't even need the other 2. And we are, like, surely quite high up the ladder. Because we're still in the 1500s, so what's he doing with just those 2? So Gengar is fantastic here. Scizor is pretty good here, if I can get it in with Kyogre. Who's Conan? Oh, the Razor, of course. The Razor's Conan. Doesn't know me though, he knows Conan and he doesn't know me. But who knows who I am, because I suck at this game. So, let's go with... Do I want to lead Scizor? No, I want to lead Rayquaza and Scizor and Kyogre in the back. There's Kangaskhan as predicted, and Mirror Rayquaza. Now he's going to be a normal Rayquaza, or a normal Kangaskhan. Surely not a normal Kangaskhan. So, I can just Mega Evolve Protect Rayquaza, can't I? Hey, this isn't half serious team. This is more than half serious. It's just half serious account. So Icy Wind and Protect makes sense. Don't be scrappy. He's scrappy. Of course he's scrappy. And Tailwind. That was a good play. That's really annoying. Well, I can see why this guy was confident. He read me completely. Now what do I do? Icy Wind. Switch to Scizor. Gotta get rid of this Tailwind. So that's nice. I'll take the double edge as well if he doubles into it. Crunch. Wow. This guy is so best of one orientated, it's insane. Now I can't see how I'm going to win this. And I'm going to lose to 4 Pokemon. This is wonderful. See, I can take a Draco. No, I can definitely take a Draco, because it's a normal Rayquaza. Surely I have to protect Rayquaza here, so I'm going to make a play. Which one do I Dragon's Ascent? Dragon's Ascent Rayquaza and protect Scizor, making a play. Well, there was no play to be had here. Well, Rayquaza's gone, so that's something. Okay, it's not gone. That's really annoying. But now I can protect and Bullet Punch, even though he can easily read into that. There's no point not going for that. Yep, that went very wrong. So he can just Sucker Punch here. No, he can't, he's got Crunch. So I can Dragon's Ascent and Bullet Punch this Kangaskhan. Even though he can switch into Groudon, Dragon's Ascent will do a huge amount. This will be a knockout. Go for Trick Room. That'd be funny. Yep, Trick Room. So he's got Trick Room and Tailwinds. Really needs 2 other Pokemon. No, I don't get the Cresselia. If he's got Precipice Blades, then I've got no chance. So what I want to do here is protect Rayquaza and go for the Bug Bite on Cresselia. Because then Scizor will go down. That did a huge amount. And it was a Citrus Berry. So I can live a Precipice Blades if he misses. Ooh, that's something. That is actually something. I'll still die to an Eruption though. So do I want to predict that and go into Kyogre? This is interesting now. Because this is now winnable. If I can predict... If he goes for Precipice Blades, it's best staying in with Rayquaza. If he goes for Eruption, it's best to switch to Kyogre. So which one's he going to go for? This is a tough decision. What would make more sense for him? Surely going for Eruption. He has to go for Eruption, doesn't he? Because else I'll just be able to Extreme Speed and Bullet Punch the Rayquaza next turn. I'm going to switch to Kyogre and not Bullet Punch, there's no point Bullet Punching, but Bug Bite. Cresselia. Go for Eruption. Substitute, that's interesting. Now I can just Bullet Punch this Rayquaza. So what I want to do is switch out Kyogre into Rayquaza and Bullet Punch, which is what I'm going to do. And he's got Protect as well. That does mean I can Extreme Speed him. And he missed again, so that's really fortunate for me, because now I can just Bullet Punch and... What does he have? He's only showed Precipice Blades so far, so yeah. I'm going to say sorry, because missing 2 Precipice Blades, like, it's your fault for using Precipice Blades, but missing 2 is bad. You deserve to miss 1, you probably don't deserve to miss 2. So now, yeah, I can... He's got no priority on his Rayquaza, so I can just Bullet Punch and does Extreme Speed break the sub? It's probably no. I just Protect and did I already Protect? Oh no, he protected. So yeah, I just Protect and Bullet Punch. So that should be game. That's fine because now I just Dragon's Ascent and Water Spout. So yeah, that's the game. Well, I'm glad I didn't lose to 4 Pokemon. That was close. But there we go. Never give up. Especially when you're 6-4. So there you go. It does break the sub. Of course it does, but could have been the bulkiest Groudon in the world. There we go. That was quite a good comeback. Quite lucky on my part, so I am quite surprised I won that. So now, Giratina Origin. Not bad. Haven't seen that for a while. Trick Room, very Trick Roomy, but with the Tailwind option. So you'd imagine Min Speed Groudon. I don't know how fast the Origin Giratina would be though. And I can't just Bullet Punch with Sizzle because of the potential Crobat. I'd have thought he would lead Mawile. Because Mawile's better than Kangaskhan here, surely. I want to lead Kyogre with Rayquaza in the back as a switch-in. Gengar, Rayquaza, and Sizzle. So the 2 members I bring least are probably Togetic and Thundurus. It's usually the 3 on the left with a pick of between the 3 on the right. Actually, Togetic could be really nice for some after you. So actually, yeah. I might leave Sizzle out this time. No, Sizzle's really good. I'm going to not lead. Do I want Gengar? Because I don't have Shadow Ball, it's not actually that good. So I'm going to lead Sizzle, Kyogre, Rayquaza, and have Togetic in the back for potential Trick Room. Because that is what it's there for. It is my Trick Room counter, as well as Sizzle. It's Kangaskhan, he's going fast mode. Okay. So now, which one does he fake out? See, I'm very inclined to switch in Togetic. So if I switch in Togetic and Protect, next turn I can switch Togetic to Rayquaza on the Groudon switch and be very cheeky and get a Water Spout. But then, no, he would switch the Giratina. Hopefully he goes for Shadow Force this turn. That would be really nice. He's probably going to Will-O-Wisp the Sizzle. But if he goes for Shadow Force, that's really nice. Okay, nice. Go for Shadow Force. Tailwind. That's annoying. Yeah, because he can switch Giratina into Groudon, but then he gets the attack with Kangaskhan, and if he goes for Kyogre, that's really bad. And I need to save the Kyogre for the Groudon. Does he just go for the Togetic? So I could just Ice Beam the Groudon slot. Okay. So I don't want to risk my Kyogre this early. So I'm going to Tailwind myself and switch Sizzle. And he didn't switch. So that's quite interesting. He did Double Edge. So switching to Rayquaza would have been the wrong play. There's the Shadow Force. So now I'll be able to get my Swords Dance up. Because I'll take the Shadow Force and the Double Edge. I won't live. Then I can Double Protect. And then ooh, do I want a Swords Dance? Because I could Double Protect, then switch the Sizzle into Rayquaza. But then the Swords Dance makes it less likely that I would switch the Sizzle. So that might actually be better. I think that might be actually better. That's got potential. Switching out the +2 Sizzle, doing nothing. So I don't expect Togetic, now that I've changed it to a specially defensive one, I don't expect it to survive the Double Edge and Shadow Force. There's the Groudon. Well, I live now. That's really annoying. Because now I can switch in Kyogre, but he can just Precipice Blades. Which is annoying. So I actually want to go into Rayquaza here. Bullet Punch the Giratina. So it's 2-hit KO, nice. And it was Precipice Blades, and it didn't KO. So now I can't protect from the Shadow Force. So who is he going to target? Probably doesn't get Rayquaza. I've got my turn of Tailwind, so he's going to attack after my 2 attacks, so I might as well double onto the Groudon, but then he can just protect his Groudon. I think I still want to go into Togetic for the Rayquaza. I don't want to risk... Yeah, I don't want to risk anything like that. Oh, ooh. If he's max speed... I don't outspeed him, but it doesn't matter. Because he's going to be min speed. He's surely min speed with this team. And Boyt does way more. Now, which one would I prefer him to Shadow Force? Because if he Shadow Forces Sizzle, I get my switch into Kyogre and get a free Water Spout. If he Shadow Forces the Togetic, then I'm still left with Sizzle, but Sizzle's going to die to the Groudon. This is an interesting turn. Tailwind, I think, is actually against me. So I could have... Well, not really, because Rayquaza would have outsped anyway, but I do need to save Rayquaza. Because when he's out of Tailwind and I've got my Kyogre in with the Rayquaza, I'm in a really good position. So he did go for Togetic, so I'm going to get double knockout this turn, but that's good. That's good for me, because now I get the free switch into Rayquaza and Kyogre. So that works out really nicely. Because there's nothing he can do to stop the Dragon's Ascent. I don't want to Mega Evolve yet, do I? No, I outspeed the Kangaskhan, so I do want to Mega Evolve. No, but I don't, because he can just switch out Groudon. But Dragon's Ascent Ice Beam gets it. Then I can just double protect on the fake out. So Dragon's Ascent and Water Spout. That should be fine. So what's he got in the back? He hasn't shown it. If it's Cresselia, that could be annoying. But that would go down towards about Dragon's Ascent. Maybe. I would have to stay normal Rayquaza if he switches out Groudon. See, I think I've got the upper hand now. Even though I'm down 4-2, I should have this because I can just get this free Water Spout. Because he's almost certainly not timid because of his most likely Trick Room mode. This should be fine. He picks his moves. So I'm pretty sure a normal Rayquaza Dragon Ascent will get the Giratina. It could be a timid Giratina. And outspeed and dodge the Water Spout with a Shadow Force, and then that's really bad because I can't protect from it. Still think I'm alright though. Dragon's Ascent should get the Giratina. If it was the altered Giratina, then I might have had to Mega Evolve, but I should be fine. Okay, I only get a single knockout this turn then. Okay. So now we can switch the Groudon. So if he brings in Kangaskhan here, he could fake out and switch. Okay, he's got the Kangaskhan. And he's almost certainly outspeeding my Rayquaza. The problem is, if I go for the double protect and Mega Evolve, I'll outspeed the Kangaskhan, but then the Groudon can come in and stop my Water Spout. If I stay in normal Rayquaza form, then I can still Water Spout. It's just who is he going to fake out or potentially Double Edge? Has he shown anything else? He's shown Double Edge, yeah. So he could Double Edge Rayquaza and switch. I think that's his most likely play. See, I don't want to have to make a play, but I would need to work out which one is going to fake out. Because if I just double protect and don't Mega Evolve, he just double edges next turn. So I'm going to protect and Water Spout. Go for the Rayquaza. Oh, I faked out that one. But that's annoying, actually. Yeah, I got it wrong. So that's quite bad. Yeah, if I'd have got that right, I could have just Dragon's Ascented the Kangaskhan in normal Rayquaza form. No, probably got it. Yeah, that's a shame. He's got to be a slow Kangaskhan now. Can't see a way of winning if he's not a slow Kangaskhan. Yeah, he's got to be slow. He's not going to be slow. It's going to be max speed, but no, I can't. Unless I go for the double protect. That's not worth it. No, he was fast. Yeah, I got it wrong. He got it right. Well done for him. Now, this is still possible if he's... No, he has Precipice Blades. If he misses his Precipice Blades. It is possible. He can miss. He didn't miss, so that's a shame. That was winnable, but that Kangaskhan switch was annoying, and me not Mega Evolving was bad. But here's a rematch. We played this guy last time. He's really high up the ladder. He's got no Dark Void. I am not leading with Togetic. So Gengar is the lead. Gengar is definitely the lead. This is why the format should be best of 3, because I know that he's not got Dark Void on his Smeargle. Gengar is 100% the better lead against the Smeargle than the Togetic. So now, who's the best partner with Gengar? Either Rayquaza, maybe Sizzle. I'm going to go with Rayquaza with Sizzle and Togetic. No, not Togetic, Kyogre in the back. Okay. So he's got, what did he have? Fake Out, Wide Guards, Follow Me, and Spiky Shield. So he's very likely to just follow me with his Smeagol. Did his Fairy Aura go first? It did. So I'm going to Taunt and I'm going to switch to Sizzle. Because I knew the Follow Me was coming. And now he did Geomancy, so I could have Dragon's Ascent, but it would have gone into the Smeagol. So now I surely get a very free Sludge Bomb and Bullet Punch into this Xerneas, so I'm thinking he would want to protect the Xerneas and switch into something else. What would he switch into? I'm going to switch Kyogre. I'm going to Swords Dance. And I switched first, so that was a bad idea. So I was expecting the Groudon switch, but I was expecting him to go first, but it's Talonflame. So that's something. But now he can't Flare Blitz me, which is really nice. But he can Quick Guard, which is something. So I'm going to Bug Bite and Water Spout. Because he's going to Quick Guard. And I should live with both. Water Spout will knock out the Talonflame. Yep, Bug Bite will still do a huge chunk. Yep, but now he gets to bring in Smeagol and go for Follow Me's, which is lovely. It's a shame it's not like a roll with, well, it could be with the Dazzling Gleam, but it's probably EV to 2-hit KO, which is a shame. Now that goes badly if he fakes out Sizzle. I'm going to hope it's a roll. I hope you Follow Me's. He did fake out, so I did... Well, I didn't call it correctly, but no, Sizzle's still alive, so that's something. And I can Extreme Speed before his Follow Me. So that works really well. I wonder if he predicts that, goes for the Protect and the Dark Void. Because then my play is to Extreme Speed the Smeagol and Bullet Punch the Smeagol. This is interesting. What would he have in the back? He would have Groudon in the back, so Kyogre's gone. That's really bad. Now, would he predict the Extreme Speed? I really think he'll predict the Extreme Speed and go for the Protect and Bullet Punch. I think the safer play is to Protect and Bullet Punch Smeagol. Because then, if he does Protect, which he's going to, he didn't. Oh, wow, he read into that so well. Did he really read into that? Like, that was a read on his read, and he read my read on his read. How did he do that? Like, because well, I can now Extreme Speed and Taunt. So long as he doesn't protect Xerneas, then I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine. I don't think the crit mattered. I'm going to Taunt the Salamence. So now we can't protect from my Icy Wind, and oh, he's going to fake out. But he can't protect from my Icy Wind. So if I protect... Is it better to area? No. If I skill swap, he can't touch me unless he's got a dragon move. Ooh. I still think Icy Wind's better. Because he could have a dragon move. Yeah, because he Follow Me. Nice. Okay, this should be fine. Except he gets the defense boost. I would have been able to Extreme Speed him and KO him. No, it's fine, because now I can just Dragon's Ascent. Yeah, I can Dragon's Ascent Salamence, because if he doesn't... He's taunted, so... If he Follow Me's, then that dies, but then I get single target Icy Wind, so this is fine. This should be fine. Because of the taunt, this should be fine. And I'm going to get a huge amount of points because this guy's so high up. So I've got the Intimidate. I won't be able to KO him with the Dragon's Ascent, but the Icy Wind will. If it goes for Follow Me, I KO the Smeargle and I get single target Icy Wind, which should KO him. So this should be fine. So Smeargle dies, Icy Wind becomes single target, and I win. No? Okay. Well, I lived there, so that's it. I still lived. It didn't matter. So they've got no priority, so I can just Dragon's Ascent. Ooh, that was a good game. Nice. I would say it's a comeback. I did come back there. And he didn't bring Groudon, which is interesting, but that was me using the knowledge from the last game to win the second game. So can we please have best of threes at tournaments? That was a GG. So I'm going to GG him. How many points did we gain from that? Go on, ladder. Update so I can end the video. There we go. Oh, he was in the 1700s when I beat him. Not bad. How did we drop so far? Oh, we won and lost one, didn't we? So 1336. 1536. That's not bad. Being a 1700 player, getting paired against the 1700 player is good as well. Sorry for knocking you out the 1700s, but yeah, that was a good way to end the video. So check out the final day. I think this is the 4th day. Should be. I've lost count now. I've played too many matches already. So yeah, check out the final day. Thanks for watching.